Did we lose a warrior priest? Hello everyone and welcome back. I'd gone through and moved some units and lords around. I'll show you after the fight here, but I'm gonna go ahead and quickly run through this. Probably not even worth showing. I'm just gonna get Volkmar in the fight and defeat the enemy lord. So we actually lost a warrior priest there. I had him in the corner and some Way Watchers completely nuked him down. So rest in peace. Who is this? We don't even know. We'll find out soon. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the crowns though. Ubel, okay. I don't totally remember you, Ubel. So I'm a little bit concerned about this territory. Maybe there's a regiment of renown. Yes. Maybe we combine some of these, maybe some of these. Okay, get both of these regiments of renown. Might need some more money from somewhere else. Yeah, our hope is that they don't come and attack us with all of these armies here. All we can do is wait. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the turn. All right, here we are. We are banking on these auto-resolve fights against armies like Skarbrand. So we are gonna lose a lot of the garrison. That is totally fine. There we go. We've eliminated them from the area. Something I want to mention is that it's so important to prevent Khorne from taking your settlements. Because of their mechanic, when they take a settlement, they can spawn an entire army. And so my goal was to move away the weak lords that were standing outside, because it would have made auto-resolve worse for us. And I knew that with these units, you know, they are strong, but they're just not amazing. Especially against somebody like Skarbrand, I knew I needed to rely on auto-resolve to get us out of that rut. Okay, we could take out this army, I think, pretty easily. I don't think we'd lose any units either. So I might go ahead and do that. Then we can move towards Numas and get that final territory so we can get the provincial command. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So here we go, decisive victory, great. Yeah, so we have plenty more troops to save us from disaster here. Okay, I actually was reading about this and I wanted to confirm with you guys. So the Knights of the Blazing Sun, they are from a different cult than the Cult of Sigmar. And we're kind of playing a Cult of Sigmar campaign. What I did read though, is that within the Cult of Sigmar, there is a group of Templars, Griffin Knights or something like that, which do use Demogryph Knights. So a lot of these we couldn't justify in our like very strict interpretation of the Cult of Sigmar, but we could get Demogryph Knights, which is an incredible unit. If we actually pin this and compare it to the Empire Knights, actually it's funny, they're not even that bad. I mean, the weapon strength is pretty significant. Yeah, so 256 per turn. I guess this is also granted a regiment of renown. Yeah, we could, I'm okay with using this straight off the bat. These other ones, I'd have to, I'll hear what you guys say. In any case, I'd like to keep the challenge as it has been for now. If we get another Khornic territory, I'll give it to her to make her more pleased with us. I can't handle a war against both her and Khorne. Yeah, let's just start bringing over all of our other kind of minor armies towards the front. I will move him northeast, depending on how REPANSE responds to us in the next turn or two. I'm going to go ahead and quickly check diplomacy and see you guys on the next turn. I think let's do some scouting with the level 28 here just to see what's going on. We come right up to the edge. Okay, so nothing here. Look closer. Nobody. Yes, we can recruit a new warrior priest. I do like the bonus versus large. We need that for sure. He's level 15. We can also get, we can get 2. Yeah, let's get the speed. Any more? No. Okay, so 2 level 15 priests we just got, which is excellent. I'm going to combine a lot of these warrior priests into this main one of these armies below. Haderach, we're going to have you be the one to encircle. Let's go ahead and hit the encircle button there. And let's add these warrior priests to different armies standing in this area. Should be an easy auto resolve. Yeah, low casualties. There we have it. I'm gonna go ahead and loot and occupy. Try to sell this territory to REPANSE essentially. That way she'll have this entire northern border. She'll be just a big buffer between us and Khorne. And that's good. I wonder if she would trade us some other territory. I do trade settlement. Did something like, sure, Pools of Despair. Yeah, close, but not really. Yeah, it's hard. I think we stay with that territory for ourselves. Maybe if we could get an alliance out of her to at least get the recovery, I'd consider it. I do like this for Witch Hunter just because they're more of like an assassin unit. And this is great because of their ability to be on the campaign map. I think I have to do this, even though I like the others as well. Okay, so we have a cool mission issued to us. I think this is extremely strong. Yeah, it's a talisman, or it looks like a talisman. Cool. Have an income of at least 6,000. We could probably get that if we didn't have so much, yeah, army upkeep. But what are you going to do about that? We were looking at a fight with Skarbrand. It's saying that we would essentially lose quite a lot of troops. We have way more than they do. Actually, looks like we're also missing an army from this fight, which explains a lot. Yeah, I think we try. I want to get all the heroes in the fight. That way, maybe all the heroes versus Skarbrand can be an easy victory. Otherwise, we have set up a little bit of a checkerboard here. Something I probably didn't really realize is that the flagellants are just, they're unbreakable and they're just great kind of soaking units. And so if you just scatter some Free Company militia within, they'll be okay with you shooting at them. So something to think about more as time goes on. I'm gonna move this army over this way. Got a ton to deal with here. So let's go do that. The enemy is running in. We can get some shots off. We can have some units wait to get into the fight. Make sure we focus everyone on Skarbrand. Thank you, Flagellants, for taking the brunt of that. Yeah, Skarbrand is unstable. Let's go ahead and bring the Lords back to kill these Minotaurs. Actually, bring these units in and the Lords can, yeah, come back. Skarbrand is dead, which is perfect. Let's rotate them around. They are crumbling. The Knights are coming in. Yeah, these Spearmen can attack the Soul Grinder. It's totally fine. The Knights doing all right as well. You can have them just jump in, take out those units, and it looks like, there you have it. Close victory. So we're bringing our armies up so we can get more people to have the Khorne legendary defeat trait. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this army forward. It's saying decisive victory. Yeah, we are gonna lose some spearmen, some flagellants. Not a problem. We can see that their main territory is Death Gorge. We'll definitely want to try to capture that. If there's any movement on any of these priests, I'd love to use it to see what's going on over there.
Come men, forward! I will rouse the men.
So close to being able to tell.
I serve the Heldenhammer. Fate shields us.
I think he's going to be able to take it no matter what we do here. Our armies are all pretty scattered away. I'm going to do, I guess maybe this is a little bit cheesy, but I'm going to trade the settlement to, oh, it's actually, that's too funny. It was attacked probably by Skarbrand the turn prior. That's too bad. I can't trade him, trade anybody that province. I could trade Skarbrand that province, but it seems like he doesn't want to have a peace treaty anymore. That's fine. We have upgraded it. It's a little bit sad. Maybe we can get a warrior priest out of it. No. We're over here with Jared and the other armies. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick decisive victory here. This is kind of the main territory you'd like to get anyway. It's the provincial capital.
Servant of the faith.
Very, very strong. Okay, is there a Luminarch in here? No, these are just war wagons and other things of that nature. I'm going to go ahead and sadly delete the building. What does this do? Income. Great. That's great. We have, what else? We can kind of get our standard buildings here. We go ahead and get the control. And let's see. Anything else we have money for? Maybe eventually get some free company militia here. We do have some level ups. I'm going to go ahead and do those off camera. I think this is probably as good a spot as any to end this episode. We've kind of taken some territory from Skarbrand. Yes, he will take it back, but we are making our way towards owning this larger provincial area. We might turn our sights eastward towards the remaining Tomb King army and get that book over here, providing that large prayer cooldown. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, or subscribe to let me know how I'm doing here. Otherwise, catch you guys next time.